Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the class.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Excellent. Welcome to the class. Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. Welcome to the class, everybody. Good morning. I'm
Good
happy to
morning.
see you here. Good morning. How do you feel?
I'm fine, teacher, and you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday, so almost Friday, okay? So let's see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being on time. Thank you for the one who has the camera on already. Very good. Excellent. Okay, how is the platform? Have you been working on the platform?
Progress. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. I will share with you how is your progress, okay? So let me tell you that I can see some of you have been working a lot. That's excellent. And I have some people that they haven't started, so be careful with that. Okay, so let's see. I'm waiting for everyone. Welcome to the class, everybody. Okay, well, let's start. I'm going to share with you the platform. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Can you see the platform, everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
excellent. Okay, look at this one. I have very good progress. Some people have been working a lot. Remember that by the end of this week, the percentage is 25%, okay? And I have some people that they already have even more than the 20%. For example, Miss Acosta already has 26, so that is more than that. Miss Alegría also has 32. Nice, so this is more than the percentage required. That's excellent. I have Miss Contreras, 28%. That's good. Excellent. Flores Enriquez, 29%. So you already reached the goal for this week. That's excellent. Over here, I have people that they have been working. That's good. And some people like Lara Gonzalez, 29%. Perfect, you already get the goal. Martinez Mendoza with the 43. That's a very good progress. The same as Miss Mendoza, 41%. That's a good progress too. Miss Monge, 29%. You already got the goal. That's good. Over here, Mrs. Pastor, 26%. Very good job. Mrs. Rivera, 29%. That's good. You already get the goal. Let's see, Mr. Cervellon, 24. Almost. Okay, just one more exercise and you get to the 25. Very good. So if you see everybody, I mean, so far so good. I like the progress. I like the way that you have been working a lot on the platform. So just remember, by the end of this week, everybody needs to have the 25%, okay? If you want to work more, I mean, do it. You can advance as much as you want, but no less, okay? So be careful with the platform. If you don't, or if you have issues, if you haven't entered to the platform yet, sorry, so do it. If you don't understand one of the exercises, or if you consider that your answer is correct, but the platform is giving you an incorrect answer, tell me and we can find out what is happening and the way that we can fix it. Understood, everybody? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, now before continue, because it's Thursday, I want to share with you how the platform, how the attendance is going. If you remember the first day of the class, I told you, right, that in the previous level, we were the group with the lowest score in the attendance. But I know that in this level is going to be different. So let me show you, everybody, how your attendance is. It looks a little small, but it's because it's a document and I cannot do it bigger. But can you see it? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, a little small, but look, I want to congratulate you because I know that this is our fourth day. Be careful with the microphones. So far, so good. I can see that you have been very responsible. In this moment, if you connect 3 days, did 90 minutes, the percentage should be 50%. If you have 15%, that means good, okay? Because you haven't missed any class, you haven't missed any minutes. So 50% today is good. So I'm going to scroll down. So here you can see your names. I will be trying to do it slowly so everybody can see its own name. There are some people that appears in green. In gray. Those are people that they have never connected to the class. Unfortunately, they weren't here, so they are affecting the attendance. Remember, if you see 85 or 88, maybe you need to be careful, right? With the attendance. I'm sharing here. I don't know if you can see your names. I know that it's very slow, very small, but this is the way that you can see. Most of you have 15%. Honestly, most of you have like a very good score. I don't know if everybody see it. I have few people. For example, I have this one, but this is a person that I have never seen her in the class. Then this person also, I don't know her. She never been in the class. But honestly, right now, everybody, you have a perfect attendance, okay? So I can see all of you have a perfect attendance, okay? So congratulations. This is our fourth class. If we continue in this way, we are going to be the best group with the best attendance, okay? Do you want to be the group with the best attendance? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes?
Of course.
Good. So let's continue the way that we are going, okay? If we continue in this way, at the end of the level, I'm pretty sure that you will be the group with the best attendance. But listen, this is a team work. We are a team, okay? For example, imagine that I'm going to pick someone. Mario, I'm sorry, Mario, it's just an example. Imagine that Mario is very irresponsible and he doesn't want to connect. He connect just 1 hour. His attendance is not going to be good. But the attendance is not only affecting Mario, it's going to affect the group in general. Okay? So that's why, everybody, I want you to be responsible because you are affecting your own attendance, but also you can affect your classmates. Understood? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. So please, let's continue like this. You are doing an excellent job with the attendance. Please, let's working on this. Let's keep going. I want to see a perfect score by the end of this level, okay? Now, remember full names in your profiles, please. On Zoom, I can see some people with only one name, only one last name. So the rest of you, please, full names. Very good. So do you have any questions so far about the attendance or about the platform? Any questions? No?
No.
Okay, perfect. So everybody, let's continue. Do you remember the topic that we studied yesterday?
Quantifiers.
Quantifiers, yes. Do you remember the quantifiers? Yes?
A lot of, any.
Very good.
And
So,
how to make
Very much.
also,
And
yes.
a lot of.
And if you remember, yesterday we were asking questions, right? So today we are going to continue. Let me start sharing the presentation. Can you see the presentation, everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. So today is our class number 4. Today is October 5th. Now, we are going to have a practice again with the quantifiers, but today we need to start the unit number 2, okay? If you remember our calendar, today is Thursday, so we need to start the unit number 2. And remember, next week, what's gonna happen next week?
Speaking evaluation.
In evaluation.
We start with our first speaking evaluation. So everybody, let's practice. Let's review the topics. Now, let's review a little bit what we studied yesterday. Let's see if you still remember. Yesterday, we learned some questions that we can ask, but using the quantifiers. For example, if we are talking about San Salvador City, we can ask questions using, are there many or is there much? What is the difference between those questions? Are there many or is there much? What is the difference?
Are there many for countable?
And is there much?
It's for uncountable.
It's for uncountables. Good job. Then, what is the difference between how much and how many?
Saying how much is for countable.
Yeah.
That's good. How much is for uncountable nouns and how many is for the countables. Perfect. So let's practice. I imagine that you have never been in San Salvador, okay? So what questions can we ask about San Salvador?
Is there much traffic?
All right. Is there much traffic? Is a good question, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally. So what will be the answer? Is there much traffic?
No, there aren't.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
So
Yes, there is.
we can say, yes, there is. So if I'm asking much, we can specify the amount. So we can say, yes, there is a lot. What else? Another question about San Salvador?
How many apartments are there?
All right. How many apartments are there? How can we answer this question? Uh-huh.
There are and the number.
Okay, there are,
A lot.
okay, a
10
lot of.
or 12.
So actually in San Salvador, there are a lot, right? I don't know exactly how many, but apartments is countable or uncountable?
Countable.
It's totally countable. Now, I need to know about the security. How can we ask about that?
How much?
Okay, can you repeat?
Is there more?
Okay. Is there much security? So what do you think, guys? The ones who lives in San Salvador, is there much security there?
Yes, there is.
Okay, yes, there is. Now, I need to ask about universities. What could be the question?
How many universities are there?
All right, how many universities are there? What will be the answer?
Yes, there are.
Yes, there are.
Okay, if I'm asking with how many, can I answer with yes, there are?
There are
Big
four
number.
universities.
Yeah.
In this case, how
There are
many?
a few.
Very good. We cannot answer with yes because it's not a yes, no question. So we can say just, there are, what else? There are,
3 universities.
Many.
can I say there are many or there are a lot?
There are a lot.
Yes. Why not many?
Because it's for negative.
Good. Many is for negative sentences or
Question.
Or question.
questions. Good job. Very good. I need to know if, well, I need to know about pollution. So, what would be the question?
Is there much pollution?
Very good. Is there much pollution? Everybody, the ones who lives there, what can you tell me about that?
There is a
Yes.
little. There is a little.
There is a little, okay, cool. So look, very good questions, very good answers. Is it clear the way that we can ask questions and answer using the quantifiers? Yes?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's imagine, it's an example, okay? Let's imagine that right now is the speaking evaluation, okay? Imagine. So you want to move to another city, ask questions to your classmates using quantifiers, and your classmate will answer. So let me pick someone. The ones that are not smiling, those I'm going to pick. Okay, Reina. Hello, Reina. And who else? Who else? Dora. Hello, Dora.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Reina, imagine that you need to move, okay? Ask questions to Reina about her city. Reina, you have to, I'm sorry, Dora, you have to answer, okay? Let's imagine that this is the exam, so do your best. Go ahead.
Okay. Is there much pollution?
Not really right now. There aren't any pollution.
Uh, how many hospitals are is there? Are there?
Hospital? Yes, there are.
How many? How
You
many,
can repeat?
how many hospitals are there?
And I a few hospital in the
Okay.
city. Yeah.
And how many schools are there?
School.
Yeah.
Uh, a lot of the school in my city.
Okay. Is there much traffic in your city?
Yes, there is a lot of traffic.
Okay. Is there mm, any university in your city?
Ah,
Is there any university in your city?
It's very difficult to listen to you, Reina.
Let me turn my microphone.
All right?
I don't know if you can listen to me now.
Yes, much better.
Okay. Is there any university in your city, Dora?
yes, they are. Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's stop there. Cool. Now, Reina, will you move to Dora's city?
Yeah, sounds like that.
Yeah, right now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
A lot of traffic. So.
A lot of traffic. That's true. All right, look at this one. Very good questions. Be careful with some little details, specifically when we are talking about pollution. Can I say there aren't any pollution?
No.
No.
Right?
There
What is the
is-
correct one?
There
There
is.
is.
There isn't.
Right? Because remember that pollution is uncountable. Now, I want to ask, what is the difference in the pronunciation? What is the pronunciation of this word?
The.
They. And what is the pronunciation of this one?
There.
There. So look at this one. This has an ending sounds like an R, and this is like a Y. So be careful, because since yesterday I'm listening that some of you say, they are hospitals. Is that correct? They are hospitals?
No.
Not really, right? So be careful with the pronunciation. There are hospitals. Okay, let's see. Reina, pick one of your classmates, please.
Mario?
Thank you. Dora, pick one of your classmates, please.
Carolina.
Carolina, we have Carolina Galdames or Carolina Flores?
Flores.
Flores. Okay, so Mario, ask questions to Carolina.
Hello, Carolina. How are you?
Mario, very good, and you?
Fine. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
And tell me, where do you live?
In San Salvador. Specific
Okay,
is San Jacinto.
okay, that's good. I want to move. I want to know if San Jacinto is a good city for live to me. So I want to know if is there a university nearby San Jacinto?
Yes, there is.
Okay. And how about the parks? Are there any parks nearby San Jacinto?
Yes, they are.
Okay. And how about the security? Is there a security? Is there much security in San Jacinto?
Yes, there is. It's a safe place right now.
Okay, that's good. And how about the opportunities? Eh, is there I don't know a place, many places to work?
Many places. Yes, they are.
Can you repeat the question, Mario?
If there are places to work,
Are
Is,
there many places to work?
is there places?
It's in plural.
a place,
Are
a place.
are
I don't
there
know.
places?
In this case,
Are there?
places is
Oh yes,
plural. So,
yes. Thank you. Are there places to work in San Jacinto?
Yes, there are.
good. Let's stop there. Very good. So, Mario, would you move?
Yes.
Good. All right. Now, very good questions. Be careful just with the last one. The rest of the questions were pretty good. Now, also be careful with the answers. I mean, the answers were good. However, a little bit short. During the evaluation, I always want you guys to provide details. So for example, if I ask you, are there any hospitals in your city? You can say, yes, there are, and it's okay. That answer, it's okay, but it's pretty short. So we can say a little bit more details. So we can say, yes, there are. There are few hospitals. Or you can specify the numbers. Yes, actually, there are 2 hospitals. Okay? So try to give me more. Remember, we are about to be intermediate. So we need to give as many details as possible. If this were your exam, will you pass the exam?
I don't know.
And the rest of you, what do you think? Would you pass the exam?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh my gosh. Where is the confidence? You have to tell me, yes, teacher, with a 10. So look, I'm not saying that this is exactly the way that I'm going to ask the exam, that this is exactly the instructions. No, but during the speaking evaluation, of course, that I'm going to ask you to use quantifiers, okay? So you need to practice them. If you still don't memorize the quantifiers, you have to do it. You have to memorize the way, the meaning for each of them, and in which kind of sentences you can use them. Understood, everybody?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Any questions so far about the quantifiers?
Yes, teacher, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why in some examples that I have seen in internet or in other platforms, the quantifier many is used in positive or affirmative sentences, like for example, there are too many students in the library.
All right, that's a good
Yes.
sentence. And yes, thank you for asking me that. I'm going to explain. Remember that many and much, they are more for negatives or questions. If you have a sentence, for example, that says, can you repeat, Mario?
There are too many students in the library.
Good. Now look at this one. There are too many students. The word too, it's an intensifier. Do you remember what is the meaning for too?
Demasiado.
Exactly. Two, if you remember when we were describing places, we use two with negative adjectives. For example, I say too noisy. So noisy is negative adjective. Can I say too beautiful? Can I say that?
Not really.
Not.
No, right? Because the word too has a negative sense. In this case, remember, many is for negative. So if we say two, that is negative, we are just matching. If you say too many, it's like if you were saying two plus a negative adjective, like too noisy. So in this case, if I say, there are too many students, what do you think? The meaning of this sentence is something positive or is it something negative?
Something negative.
It's
Negative.
something negative. Basically here, we are saying that it's something negative that we have too many students, okay? That's why sometimes you will see too many in affirmative sentences. Remember, in English, we cannot have two double negative words. So if I say there aren't too many, here the meaning can change, okay? So remember, there aren't too many, it's indicating negative meaning. That's why they can go together. Okay? I don't know if I answered your question, Victor.
Yes, yes, teacher.
Yes?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I don't know if you have any other question, everybody.
Me, teacher.
Go ahead.
In the video, the platform, where explain the quantifier, she say there are many drugstore.
Drugstore.
Drugstore, she use the many for, no sé.
Okay, she said there are or there aren't.
There are, escuché yo.
Okay, let me check. I'm going to write the sentence. So there are many drugstore like this. Oops, 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 is drugstore.
Drugstore.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay, if you see everybody in this case, if it is affirmative, the best option will be what? Instead of a lot, what will be the best one? Well, it has to be in plural, drugstores. So if it is affirmative, the best option is a lot of, right? Because remember that many is for negative or questions. Now, remember that here in the class, we are trying to learn the language with the best way, respecting grammar rules. Now, however, I mean, you can find people that they will say there are many drugstores. You know that grammatically it's not correct, right? So in this case, will they understand you? If you say, there are many drugstores, will they understand you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, they will understand you. However, grammatically, the correct one will be a lot of. So you can say, teacher, but why is that important to follow grammar? Come on. Because if you are applying for a job, which employee do you consider that they will hire? Will they hire the one with the good grammar or the ones with the bad grammar? Which one will they hire?
A good grammar.
The ones with the good grammar. Because remember, they want to hire employees with the good English. That's why if you say, I listened to someone saying many drugstores, so I'm going to say that. I mean, you can do it. But remember that the idea is to learn English following the grammar rules. Okay? Got it? Yes?
Okay.
Yes. So please try to respect the rules. Remember, we need to try to speak in the best and the correct form. Okay? So let's try. Let's try. I don't know if you have any other question with the quantifiers. No?
Teacher?
Yes?
It's not a question, but for me, can you send us more example for uncountable nouns?
Oh, sure. I don't have them right now, but I can look for them. All right. So
Thank you.
in the afternoon, I'm going to try to find exercises or maybe a list for common nouns that are countables and uncountables, right? So you can verify them. So I'm going to try to find that out in the afternoon. So I'm going to send them, okay? Pretty good. Okay, everybody, now let's start. Officially, we are starting the unit number 2. That means that in the next speaking evaluation, I'm going to evaluate unit 1 and unit 2. Okay, so be careful. Let's start. Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's start with some questions. Last vacation. Do you remember your last vacation, everybody?
No.
Yes, no? Oh my gosh. Everybody, do you remember your last vacations?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Look at this one. I have the first question. When was your last vacation?
In August.
In August. Okay. And the rest of you guys?
April.
In April. Okay. Who else? Your last vacations? August, April? Or you don't have vacations?
No, I don't have.
You don't have vacations. Oh my gosh. Okay, sounds good. But look at this one. Number 2. Where were you on your last vacations? Were you at the beach, in the mountains, in a magic town? Where were you on your last vacations?
My house.
In your house, okay.
In the beach.
In which one? El Tunco Beach?
I went to San Miguel, but I don't remember el Cuco, creo que.
El Cuco, okay. Sounds good. Did you like it?
Yes.
Good, sounds good, sounds good.
On the beach as well.
In which one?
The name is called Iceland.
Sounds good. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Nice, very good. Anyone else? Where were you on your last vacations?
I went to La Ruta de las Flores.
Nice, very good. Did you like it?
I love it.
Excellent, pretty good. Now, question number 3. Who were you with?
With my family.
Your family, sounds good.
My husband.
Very
My
good.
family.
I were with my sisters and my brother-in-law and my nephew.
Nice, pretty good. And let me ask you, Do you remember, everybody? How was the weather?
It's too hot. In San
Oh,
Miguel,
Too
it's
hot.
too hot.
too hot. Oh my gosh. How about in Las Rutas de las Flores? How was the weather?
It was really cold. And I
Nice.
love it.
Okay. The ones who were at home, how was the weather in your house?
Cold.
Okay.
It's hot.
Hot. Okay.
Hot.
Sounds good. Okay. Now, the last question. How long were you there? How long, for example, the ones who were at the beach, how long were you there?
2 days.
2 days.
2 days
3
too.
days.
Ah, sounds
Yes.
good. Sounds good. And in Las Rutas de las Flores, how long were you there?
2 days too.
Ah, okay, cool. And the ones who were at home, how long were you on vacations? Uh-huh. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 days?
I don't remember. I've been 2 weeks.
2 weeks, sounds good.
No, wrong.
And you guys, how long were you on vacations? 1 week, 3 days? Uh-huh, do you remember?
1 week.
1 week, sounds good. So look at this one. If you paid attention in these questions, I'm talking about the future. Yes or no?
The past.
No.
I'm talking about simple
Past.
past. So in the unit number 2, what is the topic, everybody?
Simple past.
Simple past.
Yes.
It's a verb to be.
So we are going to talk about simple past, and we are going to start studying the verb to be. The verb to be in simple past. Later, we are going to study simple past with different verbs, regulars and irregulars, okay? So let's start with the simple past. The verb to be, remember, in simple present, we say, I am, you are, she is. In simple past, we are going to change. Instead of saying I am, we are going to say I
Was.
good.
Were.
You are will be
You were.
You were.
We were.
were. Now, if I'm talking in third person, instead of saying is, I will say
Was.
was. Plural. They are or we are going to say
Were.
were. They were, we were. So in simple past, we only have 2 options, was or were. So for example, if we go back to the questions, I ask you, where were you? Can I say I were in the beach? Can I say that?
No, I was.
We will say I was. If I'm talking about the weather, can I say, it were sunny? Can I say that?
No, it was on.
We are going to say it was.
It was.
sunny. Very good. So, copy please. Remember the past form of the verb to be. Okay? Is it clear? It was and were. Now, imagine this. If I want to say a sentence in affirmative, easy. What do I need first? The subject. What do I need next? The
Verb
verb
to
to
be in
be
past.
in past. What do I need then?
The verb.
Verb.
The complement.
This is not a verb. This is the
Complement.
complement. Now we can say, I was at home. My family and I were at the beach. The weather was sunny. I was with my friends. All of those sentences are affirmative in simple past. How about if I want to say the sentence in negative? What is the only things that I need to do in negative?
I wasn't.
Wasn't.
Good. Easy. In negative, we just add the word not. In a contracted form, we say, I wasn't or you weren't. For example, you can say, I wasn't at home. I wasn't at the beach. Or you can say you weren't in the mountains. You weren't in San Salvador. It's pretty simple. If you want to say sentences with the verb to be in past, remember, we just need to add the word not. Is it clear? Yes?
Yes.
Everybody? Okay. If you remember, some of you already studied this topic, and this can be just like a simple review. But if you have questions or if there is something that you don't understand, please just let me know. Let's have a practice with the affirmative sentences. I'm going to show you some sentences. Please complete the sentences using was or were. For example, the number 1 is talking about Sarah. What do you think? Can I say Sarah was or Sarah were?
Was.
Why?
Because exactly.
In this case, it's third person. Saying Sarah is like if you were saying she. Number 2, I need a volunteer for reading the complete sentence, please.
My team were happy with the result of the competition.
We're happy?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, what do you think? Is that correct? My
It's
team
correct.
were happy?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If I say the word team, is in singular or is in plural?
In plural.
Plural.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Because
no, singular.
I have the
My
word
team,
teams.
my team is similar to my family.
Yes. So keep in mind this. If I say my team, I know that in my team, there can be a lot of people, right? But the word team is in singular. So what will be the correct one here?
My team was happy with the result of the competition.
Yes. Look, this is the same as country. Country, can I say my country was or my country were? What do you think?
Country was.
Was. Why? Because it's in singular. I have the word countries. Countries was or were?
Where?
Where? Now, I know that in the country, there are a lot of people, right? But we are taking these words as a unit. It's the same as your classmate mentioned. This is the same as family. Can I say my family was or my family
Was.
we are going to say my family was. I know in my family there are a lot of members, but we are taking family as a unit. Okay? Pretty good. So my team was happy. Number 3, volunteer for reading.
Matthew was the first person to arrive at the party.
All right, Matthew was. Is that correct, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Totally. Number 4, volunteer for reading.
The weather
The weather
was
was sunny.
sunny and warm yesterday.
Good. If you see, weather is in singular, third person. So we say was.
Yes.
Number 4, volunteer, sorry, number 5.
We
We were surprised by the news.
We were. If you see, plural. And the last one, the concert.
The concert was a great success.
Good job. Excellent. If I'm talking about the traffic, can I say the traffic were or the traffic was?
Was.
Was. If I'm talking about hospitals,
Where
Where
good. Pollution,
was
nice. That's it. Imagine that I have this sentence. There is a lot of pollution. How can I say this sentence in simple past?
There was a lot of pollution.
There was a lot of pollution. So all the questions that we asked using the quantifiers, we can ask in simple past. We only need to change the verb to be. Now, if I want to say, there aren't, there aren't any hospitals. What will be the sentence in simple past?
There weren't.
Very good. There weren't any hospitals. So, is it clear the affirmative form of the verb to be in simple past?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Okay, now we already practiced the affirmative. Let's practice the negative form. We are going to choose the correct negative form of the verb to be. Now, be careful. In this exercise, we have the word not that is indicating negative. But then I have the verb to be. If you see to be, it's because it's indicating infinitive. But we need to change its form. For example, in the number 1, my father, what will be the negative form of the verb to be for my father?
Wasn't.
Wasn't. Can I say something like my father not to be? Is that correct?
No.
All right. Remember, to be is in infinitive. Now that we are talking in past, we conjugate the verb and we say, my father wasn't a worker. If I'm talking about you, what is the negative form?
you weren't
You were not. You were not.
hungry.
You weren't hungry. Number 3, volunteer for reading.
They weren't
Farmers.
They weren't farmers. Good. Number 4.
Wasn't.
I wasn't ill.
I wasn't ill.
I wasn't ill. What is the meaning for ill?
Enfermo.
Enfermo.
Yes, this is a synonym for sick. Number 5.
We were tired.
We weren't tired.
We weren't tired.
We weren't tired. Number 6.
Number 6.
The computer wasn't
Was all.
My computer
My computer
wasn't
was
old. So this is the negative form. Remember, for the negative, we just need to add the word not. Easy? Yes?
Yeah.
easy.
Is it clear, everybody, the affirmative and the negative form of the verb to be?
Yes.
Yes? A piece of cake, right? If I ask you this in the exam, will be easy? Yes?
Easy peasy.
That's the attitude. Now, remember, I know that this is a topic that maybe you already know, so it's just a quick review. Now, we already checked the affirmative and the negative form. Now, let's ask yes, no questions. If I need to ask yes, no questions with the verb to be, it's pretty simple. What do I need first?
The verb to be in past.
Verb in
The
past.
verb to be in past. And then?
Subject.
Subject. And finally, the
Complement.
complement. For example, imagine that I ask you, hey, everybody, were you busy yesterday? What would you say?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, I was busy.
Yes, I was busy.
So in this case, if the answer is yes, we say yes, I was. But if the answer is no, no, I wasn't. Another question. Hey, everybody, were you at home last night?
Yes, I was.
Yes, I
No, I
was.
wasn't.
Ah, very good. So yes, I was, or no, I wasn't. Let me ask, were you at the cinema yesterday in the afternoon?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, I was.
Okay, pretty good. Now let's change the subject. Instead of you, I'm going to ask in third person. For example, listen, can I say, were your sister at the beach yesterday? Is this question correct?
No.
No.
Was your sister?
Correct. We need to say was. So, was your sister at the beach yesterday? What will be the answer?
No, she was.
Yes,
No, she wasn't.
Ah, so easy. If the answer is yes, yes, she was. But if the answer is no, no, she wasn't. Simple. Imagine that I ask, was your best friend in Canada last week?
no, she wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Ah, good. So if the answer is yes, yes, she was. If the answer is no, no, she wasn't. So always give me the complete answer. Don't say just yes, don't say just no. Give the complete answer. Now, I have a question. Can I combine the verb to be with another verb? For example, can I say something like, where you go to the beach? Can I say this?
No, you need to put the ing.
No.
Never. In this case, no. Okay? If you want to use another verb, instead of the verb to be, you need to use the auxiliary. Okay? So remember, in this moment, the structure that we are going to follow is verb to be, subject, complement. We don't add another verb. Understood? So, did you copy? Did you copy the structure, everybody?
Yes.
Yes? Any question? Is it clear? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a practice. I have some sentences. Let's make the questions. For example, in the first one, the subject is you. The complement is depressed. What do I need first?
Where?
Where?
Were you depressed?
Were you depressed? Imagine that I asked, were you depressed? What would be the answer? Be careful with the microphones. Okay, if the
No, I
answer,
weren't.
okay, if the answer is no, we say no, I wearing. Can I say wearing?
No, I wasn't.
I know that I'm using
yes,
where because the
sorry.
subject is you. But if I answer with the subject I say I
Wasn't.
wasn't. Now, if the answer is yes, yes,
I
Yes,
was.
I was.
Person.
perfect. Okay, number 2. What is the question here?
Was the weather
Was the weather
Very cloudy.
cloudy? Imagine that I'm talking about your vacation. So everybody, remember your vacation. Was the weather cloudy?
No, it wasn't.
Very
Yes,
good. No, it
it was.
wasn't. Or yes.
It was.
Good job. Number 3, what is the question here?
Was her husband at home?
Was her husband
At home.
at home? So what do you think, guys? What will be the answer? Was her husband at home?
Yes, he
No,
was.
he wasn't.
He was or no, he
Wasn't.
wasn't. Number 4, volunteer. What is the question here?
Were
Were
they
they
in the
in the yard?
Were they in the yard? If the answer is yes,
Yes, they were.
yes, they were. But if the answer is no,
No, they
No,
weren't.
they weren't.
no, they weren't. Pretty good. Excellent. So this is the way that we can create yes, no questions. Understood?
Yes.
Yes. Again, can I add another verb here? Like, where they play in the yard? Can I say this?
No. Never.
Never. Just imagine, what will be the translation if I say where they play in the yard?
Estabas tú juega en la yarda.
So, in this case, it's like, estaban ellos jugar en el jardín? So, it doesn't make sense. So, remember, right now, we are not going to use another verb. Right now, we are using only the verb to be. Later, we are going to see how we can use questions with different verbs. Understood, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Now let me ask you, were you in the class yesterday?
Yes, I was.
Yes, I was.
I hope so. Very good, very good. All right. Now that we practice grammar, it's time to practice a little listening. Have you been practicing listening lately? Yes?
With movies.
With movies, yes, that's a good one. And the rest of you guys? Yes, I hope so. Remember, listening. I know that here in the class, again, the time is not enough. So sometimes we cannot practice listening, so we have to practice every single day at home. Now, let me share I think that this is a little bit slow. I don't know if you can see what I'm sharing. Can you?
Not for you.
Huh. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to share it again, but I don't know. Let me know when you can see it.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, let's have a listening practice. We are going to talk in simple past. I have here an audio, and these people, they are describing their vacations. So they are telling us how their vacations were. Pay attention, and you have to choose 2 words that they use to describe its vacations. For example, if they use wonderful, okay, pick wonderful and exciting. But if they are using terrific, okay, pick terrific. The idea is that you have to choose 2 words, okay? You can answer in your notebooks, and then we are going to verify if your answers are correct or not. Again, can you see the exercise? Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening with my laptop. I'm sorry. Okay, let's start. To avoid interferences, please, everybody, microphones off. If you cannot listen to the audio, please let me know, okay? Here we go, pay attention.
1. Wei and Julia.
Way, good to see you. So, how was your vacation?
Oh, it was wonderful.
What did you do?
Well, let's see. I walked around this beautiful garden.
Really? I didn't know you liked gardening.
Oh, I don't like doing gardening. It's too much work. But I love to look at beautiful flowers.
Mm-hmm. So what else did you do, Way?
Well, I went to some great restaurants. I ate seafood every night.
Really?
Yeah. Crab, lobster, great food. Not too expensive either. It was just a terrific trip. So how was your vacation, Julia?
Well, I didn't go anywhere special.
You just rested?
Yeah. It was nice to be home and have a lot of time for things like reading. I did a lot of that. I probably read, I don't know, 4 or 5 books. And I visited a couple of museums. So it was relaxing, but also very interesting.
Sounds nice.
2. Katie and Ryan.
Did you have a good vacation, Katie?
Yeah, it was exciting. Probably my most exciting vacation ever.
Wow. What did you do?
I took a nature adventure tour. For the first part, we went hiking. It was so much fun. We hiked all the way up to these beautiful waterfalls. I took lots of pictures.
Sounds great. So, what else did you do on the tour?
Well, the best part was at the end of the trip. We went skydiving. Can you believe it? I jumped out of an airplane.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just a fantastic vacation. But anyway, that's enough about my vacation. How did you spend your break, Ryan?
Oh, I drove to visit my relatives.
Uh-huh. Did you have a good time?
Well, it was pretty boring, actually. It rained every day, so we had to stay inside. We just stayed home and watched TV a lot.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, that's okay. It really was very relaxing, even though it was a little boring.
Okay, everybody, could you listen to the audio?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have the answers, or do you want to listen it to one more time?
No, it's okay.
It's okay? Excellent. Okay, let's start with Wei and Julia. Wei, let's see. How was his vacation?
Wonderful.
Wonderful and
Wonderful.
Terrific.
Okay, wonderful and terrific. Are you sure
Yes.
Yes.
with your life?
Yes.
Aha, then only one says yes. And the rest of you? Yes, with
Yes.
confidence. So, terrific is positive or negative adjective?
Negative.
Positive. No. Positive.
Actually, terrific is positive. Okay,
Yeah.
so remember that terrific is positive. If you say terrible,
Terrified.
terrible is
Yeah.
negative. So I can ask you, hey, how are you? You can say, oh, teacher, I'm terrific. And if you say terrific, it's like fantastic. Okay? So, how about Julia? How was her vacation?
Relaxing and interesting.
Relaxing, interesting.
Relaxing and interesting.
Relaxing and interesting. Very good. Next one, let's talk about Katie and Ryan. How was Katie's vacation?
Exciting.
Exciting
Exciting,
and
fantastic.
fantastic.
Okay, exciting and
Fantastic.
fantastic. And how about Ryan?
Boring
And
and relaxing.
Relax.
Boring and relaxing. Now, horrible. Horrible is a positive or negative adjective?
Negative.
Negative adjective.
Negative. Very good job. So, they were talking about their vacations in simple past. Now that we practice listening, how many correct answers did you have?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Nice. Easy or difficult, the listening?
Easy.
You see, guys, you are improving a lot. Nice job. Now that we practice listening, let's go to the speaking part, okay? In this moment, I want you guys to interview your classmates about their last vacations. I want you to ask them only yes, no questions using the verb to be. For example, imagine that I'm talking to my friend. What kind of questions can I ask about their last vacation? You can ask about the place where they were. You can ask about the people. Who were they with? You can talk about how was the food, if it was good or not. You can ask about the weather. What else? What else can we ask? You can ask if the vacation was good or bad, if it was interesting or boring, okay? If it was relaxing or terrific, okay? I want you to ask questions. Can you give me an example, please, of a yes, no question using was or were? Go ahead.
Were you on the beach last vacation?
Good job. Were you at the beach on your last vacation? What will be the answer, everybody?
Yes, I was.
Good. Yes, I was. Or if the answer is
No,
no,
I wasn't.
no, I wasn't. What could be another question? Can you give me another example?
Was the food good?
How was the seafood?
Okay. How was the seafood? This one?
Yes.
That's a very good question. However, is this a yes, no question?
No.
In this case, this is a double H question. Because remember, we have a double H word. However, if your class may understand the question, you can ask it. No problem. What else?
Was the food delicious?
Ah, very good. Was the food delicious? What will be the answer, everybody? Was the food delicious?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Yes, it was.
Yes, it is, or yes, it was?
Yes,
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 it
it
was.
was.
Yes, it was. Pretty good. So this is exactly what we are going to do. I want you to ask just some questions to your classmates. All of the questions, please, related to the last vacations, okay? And your classmate has to answer with yes or no. Is it clear, the speaking activity, everybody?
yes.
Are you sure? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Pay attention to your classmates' answers because later I can ask. For example, I can say, okay, Walter, what did your classmate say? Ah, teacher, my classmate said that their vacation was fantastic because he was at the beach and the weather was perfect. Okay, so I can ask you about what your classmate said. Is everybody ready? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. So for this activity, give me a second. Let me create a groups. We are going to be in group of 3, okay? If you are alone or if your classmate is not answering, just let me know and I will switch you to another team. So everybody enter. Remember that this counts as participation. Okay, everybody, let's go to work.
Can you hear
Hello.
me?
Okay.
Can you repeat?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Ah,
can
okay.
hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, who wants to start?
Okay. Enrique, where were you on your last vacation?
Can you repeat?
Where, where were you on your last vacation?
Oh, my last vacation, I was on the beach.
On the beach?
Yeah,
What
at the
is
beach.
the name of beach?
Oh, the Tunco Beach.
Me too.
Nice.
Yes. Tell me about your food, about the food.
Yeah.
Was the food delicious
Oh,
or
yeah.
what?
It's too delicious. I ate shrimp,
Oh,
camarón and shrimp,
uh-huh.
and
Oh.
yeah.
It's
In my
delicious.
case,
Delicious, Catherine.
in my case, I ate fish.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent.
Progress.
No, I wasn't. Okay.
And you, Mario?
Can you ask me?
Sorry.
Repeat the question for
Uh,
practice.
okay. Where you in El Salvador in your last vacation?
Yes, I was.
Oh, really? But you went in another place?
I'm not sure. I can get it. Can you repeat me, please?
Okay. Were you, sorry, another question. Were you at the swimming pool in your last vacation?
No, I wasn't. Actually, I can swim.
Oh, okay. Just give me 1 second, please. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, good.
Okay, ask question to Alan.
Okay, Alan, were you um were you at the another country in your last vacation?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Good. I mean, I went to the Honduras with my family because we went to the Pital. So when we was hiking, we passed to Honduras for a nature. How do you say frontera?
Border, I think.
Border, I think. For a nature founder.
I'm here, sorry.
Okay. Um,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I can. I can do when I was since or I can repeat. Okay, when I was a child, I learned to swim. Okay, the other question: who were you with to the beach?
With my father, my mom, my brother, and my two sisters, and my
Okay.
cousin.
How was the weather? I think it's hot because the beach is hot all the time.
Yeah, yeah, but it it was sunny, but it was a little refresh.
Okay. And how long with you there?
I was for 2 days.
What is the name of your beach, Hillary? The beach that you visit with your family? Can you hear me?
Yes.
My internet is very bad, but I try
Oh, okay.
to understand you.
And right now, can you listen me good or not?
You say that you don't like the seafood.
Yes, actually, when I got to the
Okay, what else? Another question. Okay, I don't know if Odilia gonna ask you. Odilia,
Okay. Can you repeat?
do
She
you
went
have any
to
question
Germany.
about my last trip?
Olivia. She went to Germany, so ask her about the culture or
My
something.
last occasion because actually
Okay, okay. So I didn't understand.
What?
Kenya went to the where? Kenya traveled to
Germany.
Germany.
Yes.
Her last
Okay.
vacation. Okay.
In Europe.
Yes, it's in
I traveled to Europe in my last birthday. I traveled to Spain.
Oh,
wow.
Yes.
And how was your
It's so
trip?
beautiful. Huh?
And how was your trip?
okay, time's up. Let's go back to the main room. Okay, time's up, time's up. Let's go back, let's go back. Okay. Very interesting questions. Okay, let's wait for your classmates. They are still in the breakout rooms. Okay, time's up, time's up. Let's go back. All right, how was the practice, everybody? Was it easy, difficult, 50-50?
Easy and very interesting.
Nice. And the rest? How was the practice?
I really enjoy the practice.
Nice, very good. Did your classmates ask questions using was or were?
Yeah, but with WH question because we need to talk more.
No worries. I mean, that's okay. As long as you were using was or were, is good. Did your classmate answer all of the questions in simple past?
Yes.
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 Spanish?
No.
Only when we don't understand the word or we don't know the words.
Ah, okay. But remember, try not to say anything in Spanish. If sometimes or if one day you listen to a word, what we can do, guys, is to look up for synonyms, okay? So that is going to help us to avoid Spanish. Now, excellent job. I just have some observations. For example, if I say, I was listening to this question. You went in another place. What do you think? Is this question correct?
Did you go?
In this case, because we haven't studied the regulars or irregular verbs, remember, instead of saying went, we can use the verb to be. Like, you were. But if it is a question, what will be the correct question?
Were you in another
Did
place?
you go in another?
In this case, we say, were you in another
place.
We are using just no question. We are using the verb to be in past, and we don't need another verb. Now, if I'm asking in simple past, can I say, what is the name?
What was the name?
What was the name? Very good. Now, let's see if you paid attention to your classmates. Okay, let me pick randomly. Liz Yvette. Hello, Liz.
Hello.
Okay, Liz, you were talking with Jocelyn and Reina. Tell me about them. How was their vacations?
Okay. Jocelyn, she last vacation was in the beach in last December.
Is that true, Jocelyn?
Yes.
Good. How about Reina?
And Reina,
I don't remember a specific place, but she last vacation was in April with her grandmother.
Okay, sounds good. Reina, is that true?
Yes, was in my grandmother's house.
All right. So just be careful. If I want to start the sentence with she vacations, we say her last vacation. Very good. Thank you, Liz. Can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Sofía Margarita.
Thank you. Hello, Sophia.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Sophia, you were working, well, let's see, I cannot find your group. Oh, you
Yeah.
were working with Walter and Paola, right? So
Yes.
tell me about their vacations.
Okay, the Paola's vacation. Honestly, I don't remember it.
Oh my goodness.
She went to the beach, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, she went to the beach with her family.
Okay. Paola, is that true? Is Paola here?
Yes, miss. It's true.
It's true. Okay. How about Walter?
And Walter too. He went to the beach.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
A
So
lot of
he,
time. Yeah, it's a lot of time.
okay. So good. Okay. Thank you. Very good. Okay. Pick someone, please. The last one. Pick one of your classmates.
Mario.
Mario, tell me about your classmates. How was their vacations?
Hello. Well, Alan went to El Pital, I think, and he walked across the border of El Salvador, and he stayed around 1 hour, I think, in Honduras, and after that he back to El Salvador. So I remember he enjoyed his vacation. He do hiking, I remember. And about Dora, she said her vacation was exciting and relaxing. No, excuse me, Dora, no, Carolina. Sorry, Carolina.
So tell me about Dora. How was her vacation?
No, Dora wasn't in my breakout room. So
It was
she,
Carolina and Adriana, I guess.
yes, yes.
Okay, look, because of the time, I cannot continue asking. But look, it is important when we go to the breakup rooms, not only to speak, no, but also listening. We need to try to understand what our classmates are saying. Unfortunately, we don't have more time. Tomorrow, we are going to continue practicing, all right? Do you have any questions, everybody, before leaving? No questions?
No, teacher. Oh,
All
crystal
right.
clear.
Excellent. So everybody, just don't forget to work on the platform, please. Okay? Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. See you.